Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a kickflip. For a kickflip, you're going to want to know how to do an ollie and a shove it. So basically ollie, so you know how to get the board in the air, and a shove it, so you can catch the board. So once you have both of those down, you're going to go to the kickflip. The kickflip is still a basic trick, but it's definitely the hardest trick, and once you learn the kickflip, you know, it'll open up a whole bunch more possibilities for you. So foot placement is key for this trick. You want to place your feet. Your front foot is going to be, you got to want to play around with the front foot positions. You're going to want to put your front foot somewhere behind the front bolts and angled like 45 degrees, a little bit more to the pocket over here. So you're flicking this, and you get an ankle flick here to start the board spinning. Back foot goes exactly like an ollie, but right here in the center of the tail, not on the edge. Like an ollie, you're just going to put it right in the center comfortably so you can get a good pop. So it's basically going to be like this, I'd say. So like this, front foot goes right over here, and this goes over here, so you can pop, flick, like that. So once you have that, you have the foot placement good. Practice the flick. The flick is something that you're going to need to pick up. You're going to have to get used to. So basically the flick, you're going to flick it just like an ollie, except you're going to flick it just like an ollie, except once you get your foot up to the nose over here, you're going to flick your ankle. You're going to do an ankle flick like that, like this. You don't need to kick it out. You don't need to flick it out like behind you or down. Just a little flick out like that with your ankle, and that'll get it spinning. Then you're going to see the grip tape come around, and you're going to need to keep your feet over the board and put your feet on it, stomp it down, and you're good. So basically you're going to need to practice flicking for a while. It's going to take some time to get used to if you haven't already tried kickflips. So I'm just going to give you like that. You know, it's that flick. So now once you see the flick coming around, you're going to, well, a good tip I learned was to, after you flick it, keep your foot out here, but not too far out, close to the board, so you can get ready when you see it. You just put your front foot on it and catch it. I make my catches with my front foot, not with my back foot. Most people do it with the back foot. I think you should learn that. But if you want to make it with the back foot, basically after you pop the tail and flick, you're going to kind of jump up after that and put your back foot over it, and then you'll catch it with your back foot, and that's a little bit easier because then your front foot's already here, so you just put it back on and catch it. So I say that's a little bit easier, but my preference, I catch it with my front foot. So basically, once you have all that down, you learn kickflips, and you can learn varials. I actually think varials are easier than regular kickflips, but double kickflips, all those variations, and yeah, good luck with them. So that's it. That's kickflip for you. After you learn them, you know, if you can't really get them like this, put your foot, play around with the foot positions like I said before. If my general position is here for a faster flick, right around here for like right on my fallen emblem right there, right on it. You can put them closer to the front bolts if you get better at them. You can put them a little further away if you can't get your flick really good. And just remember, the flick is all in the ankle. You don't need to kick. It's in the ankle. Just flick out like that. And the back foot, both of these need to come up. After you do the flick and you see the board start spinning, you need to bring your feet up to your chest and level them out over the board so you can make a good catch. I see a lot of people chicken footing, which means that they do the flick and they land it with their front foot but not their back foot. And that's how it used to happen to me for a few months, and I couldn't get my kickflip. So just try not to chicken foot. You can do it in grass, do it on a carpet, do it in pads so you don't worry about getting hurt. And if your back foot lands on it but your front foot doesn't, just remember to not flick it out crazy like that. Don't flick it too much out. Keep it near the board after you flick. And that's pretty much it. If you can't flick, if you land like this on the board or primo, you just got to work on your flick and catching the board. You just got to kick it out faster, flick harder so you can get it right. And that's pretty much it. That's all you really need to do, how to do a kickflip. And I hope you land them. Good luck.